Booked on attempted rape charges and is now being held on $1 million bail at the Men's Central Jail. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Mary Beth McDade.
And I'm Cher Calvin. KTLA's Carolyn Costello. More breaking news in Valley Village. At least 3 people are dead in a shooting at a Mediterranean restaurant.
Dave Mingham is
a burglary boom. Theft is on the rise in Altadena, and sheriff's deputies are now going door to door warning people. Well, Apple's iPad is on sale today, and people line the streets around the country for the latest must-have gadget from coast to coast. A language arts teacher in New Hampshire is suspected of smuggling prescription drugs into the state prison in Concord. Now, police say they were tipped off before she arrived. Well, corrections officials are not identifying the inmate that Manning intended to see. She remains free on personal recognizance bail. They say, police actually say they gang raped a 7-year-old girl, and tonight 2 adults and 3 teens are under arrest. Police say
a Northern California mail carrier is being held a hero tonight. The man noticed a resident hadn't picked up her mail in a few days.
And when he got into the elderly woman's home, he found her laid out on the floor. Rob Fledoby has more on this story. Aside from the rug burn she suffered during her ordeal, Pat Brown is going to be okay. As for Larry, the letter carrier, he says it comes with the territory, and he says that he keeps track of the ones that need to be kept track of. Mary Beth.
NASA is counting down for Monday's Space Shuttle Discovery launch.
Liftoff is scheduled to take place at...
Breaking news now out of Valley Village. 3 people are dead and at least 2 others hurt after a shooting inside of a restaurant. Apple stores and Best Buys to try and get their hands on the limited supply.
And KTLA's Cheryl Gatwiza joins us. I think I'm having iPad envy also.
I know, you were saying that as you were watching this. You know me, I'm a little technology challenged in that department.
We're still trying to get her to Twitter, but anyhow.
I am on Facebook, for the love of God. I thought that was good enough. All right, I'm advancing. What can I say? Anyhow, it was a cold night to be outside. Plus, you were sick on Thursday, so thank goodness you didn't wait outside all night waiting for
time. Now across California, after more than 2 months in captivity in Baghdad, a U.S. Army linguist is set to return home to San Diego. If you travel overnight along the Newhall Pass, expect traffic delays starting on Monday. Well, as we reported last night, the traditional Easter sunrise service at the Hollywood Bowl has been canceled.
Yeah, but thanks to a local church, you can still attend morning worship.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about Erykah Badu again. She has been charged with disorderly conduct by Dallas police. The department says they expect a $500 ticket to be issued to her sometime next week. Let's talk a little sports. America loves a Cinderella story, and that's why Butler was such big news leading into the Final Four, and for the real-life Hoosiers from that small Indiana school. The question tonight, would the slipper fit? Well, baseball freeway style, the scene shifting to Dodger Stadium today. Dodgers and Angels working out the final preseason kinks before Monday's big opening day. And a Laker for life. Kobe Bryant, locked in on winning a championship and now locked up through the 2014 season thanks to a 3-year contract extension with the Lakers that's going to pay him $90 million. Here's Kobe embellishing on his happy news. Yeah, it's a blessing to get $90 million in 3 years, too. Coming up tonight on Sports Final, you're going to hear more from Kobe. We're going to tell you also how fast food helped Sasha Vujacic repair his relationship with Laker coaches, and, of course, Duke, West Virginia highlights and reaction, all when I see you with our Ford Sports Final tonight at 10:45. Mary Beth.
Oh, sure.
Well, everyone loves a good fight, especially the featherweight kind. Well, let's get a look at what we're working on for 10 p.m. A good day to go out there and get some of your pent-up aggression out. Hundreds of people actually did that today in Pershing Square. Today is...
how are you not there?
Because we're here.
Yeah,
telling everybody else.
Gotta work. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us here for the KTLA News at 6 o'clock.
We'll see you back here at 10 p.m. Thanks for watching. The death toll is climbing tonight. 4 people are dead after a shooting at a Valley Village restaurant.
2 others are in critical condition, and the gunman is still on the loose.
A burglary boom. Theft is on the rise in Altadena, and sheriff's deputies are now going door to door warning people. Authorities have identified the man who was killed when his vehicle was hit by a Metrolink train in the City of Industry a few weeks ago. An update to a story we brought you last night of a woman killed at a storage facility in Redlands.
It's a horrifying crime. A 7-year-old is sold for sex by her own stepsister.
And she is then gang raped by at least 5 people. NASA is counting down for Monday's Space Shuttle Discovery launch. Liftoff is scheduled to take place at 3:21 in the morning. Now, I think we would be. It would have been fun. All right. Well, members of the William Hart High School Band and Choir are back on campus in Santa Clarita after winning first place in a national show choir competition in New York City.
Stan Chambers has a story on the local Glee Club that's entertaining audiences and winning competitions, and it's easy to hear why. Take a listen.
More on the shopping frenzy. Well, if you travel overnight along the Newhall Pass, expect some traffic delays starting Monday. The state and the traditional Easter sunrise service at the Hollywood Bowl has been canceled. Mary Beth, is it going to be a nice Easter Sunday for everybody out there?
Cher, you know, it is during the day, as a matter of fact. Good for your Easter egg hunts and going out to church or a little brunch or something. But over the course of the day, things are. I had those Lakers playoff tickets for you already, but what we do have is a very exciting sports final just ahead. The Butler did it at the Final Four. You're going to see how it happened. And should the Dodgers be worried about Chad Billingsley? Plus, some out-of-the-box thinking gets Sasha out of the Lakers' doghouse. And wait until you see President Obama's improved jump shot. We'll have that for you. Welcome to Sports Final. I'm Cher Calvin. Well, can driving through Jack in the Box really make a difference in Sasha Vujicic's standing with the Lakers? Well, we've got that quirky story in just a moment. But we begin at the Final Four with an observation from a famous coach. Butler is no accident, John Thompson told a national radio audience, speaking of the small school from Indiana. He also said this: Butler is no Cinderella. Butler is a damn good team, and those hometown Hoosiers at the Final Four certainly proved that today in the national semifinals. All right, baseball. Tonight, the Dodgers are on the plane for Pittsburgh. Angels, they'll be home waiting for the Twins. Meantime, today, the scene shifting to Dodger Stadium. Dodgers and Angels, freeway style, working out the final kinks before Monday's big opening day. And plenty more up ahead. Sasha and Jack in the Box. Who knew drive-through could get you more PT? And with Prez, all right, a Laker for life. Kobe Bryant locked in on winning another championship and now locked up through the 2014 season thanks to a 3-year contract extension with the Lakers that's going to pay him what is now being reported as $84 million. Here's Kobe embellishing on his happy news. All right, and some out-of-the-box thinking that included a trip to Jack in the Box incredibly has Sasha Vujicic back in the good graces of his Laker coaches. It's amazing what a couple of Western bacon cheeseburgers can do for your playing time. Okay, we're going to be back with the outcome of boxing's senior tour, Bernard Hopkins and Roy Jones Jr. Back in a moment. Okay, in Vegas tonight, the old guy won. I know they're both old. Tonight, 45-year-old Bernard Hopkins, despite being knocked down 3 times by illegal punches, still won a lopsided, unanimous decision over 41-year-old Roy Jones Jr., who loses these days about as often as the Clippers, unfortunately. Now, Hopkins, B-Hop, is still pretty incredible for a man that's nearing 50, so congrats to him. Well, now, never mind that this photo over my shoulder, he seems like a younger, better-looking version of Tiny Tim. The Giants are determined to capitalize on Tim Lincecum's really long locks. The Giants, we're going to have to be happy here with our Manny bobbleheads in LA. And that's it for us here at KTLA Sports. I'm Cher Calvin. Glad you caught Sports Finals. See you back here tomorrow night.